Week 8, Doug in the commish. We've got Nappy-headed foe. He is 4-3. Trash Talk is 5-2. That's you. You are an overconfident piece of trash. But you know what? I guess you're allowed to be right now at this point in time. Tony Romo, we both hate him. And we really actually think that Nappy hates him but doesn't have a choice here.
Agreed.
He doesn't have another quarterback. Traded away his other ones. I'm just not a big fan of Romo. And going up against Seattle, who's had a bye week to prepare, Seattle doesn't give up a ton of fantasy points. They give up touchdowns, but not a ton of fantasy points, which you might be like, well, doesn't get points, but they also get sacks and interceptions.
Right. So, they're a little banged up, but one thing that I really wish, the only thing that could make this matchup better for me is if Romo was in prime time.
Yeah, because then you know it's a guaranteed negative point for him.
But since it's a normal game that nobody's really going to be watching, he'll probably have a decent amount of success.
Okay. I do like Aaron Rodgers, though. You know he wants to show up Favre. I mean, and remember the last game he played against Minnesota? He had a really big day.
Fantasy points.
Yeah. So we'll wait and see what happens, but I'm going to go ahead and go with Rodgers there, if nothing else on principle that I hate Tony Romo.
I'm with you on both accounts. I think Rodgers will have a better day. Plus, I'm anti-Romo.
Okay. Running backs, Marion Barber the third, and Julius Jones.
Former teammates.
Yeah, exactly. Former teammates. We'll see what happens here, but both of them have, I would say, okay matchups. Both teams are giving up somewhere in the teens, but not a lot of touchdowns to either one. I'll be honest with you, I'm just going to move right quickly, and I'm just going to go. Steve Slayton's going to have the game of his year, the game of the year that he's going to have on his schedule. I mean,
I'm with you, and we need to set aside a small moment here to talk about the job that Bill Parcells and Robert Knight and Trash have done with Slayton over the past 3 weeks.
I'll be honest with you, I don't think you can lump your name in with those two names.
It's the fantasy trinity.
Yeah, again, I don't think you can. That said, I will say that Steve Slayton has looked unbelievable, and I look at this matchup, and the Bills are the worst run defense in fantasy.
That's music to my ears.
Your little ears. Music to your little ears.
Come on.
And so as we look at this, we're talking 26.5 points and 9 touchdowns they've given up. So it should be a great day for Steve Slayton. Chris Johnson coming off of a bye going up against Jacksonville, who actually is a fairly decent run defense, but coming off a bye week, you never know. Which is the defense going to be more prepared, or is the offense going to be more prepared?
We'll find out on Sunday, but I don't really think it matters in this matchup. But I mean, for scientific reasons, we'll figure it out on Sunday.
Okay. Trash talk I'll take for the running backs and go to the wide receivers. Reggie Wayne, questionable. What's a questionable for? What's he got?
He's probably just faking it. Indianapolis doesn't need this game.
Yeah, that's true.
He might have tweaked an ankle here, maybe hurt a groin. Who knows with the NFL injury reports? They're usually not even true.
Yeah.
But having said that, they don't need this game. I wouldn't be surprised if he didn't even play.
If he doesn't play, he's going to be He's going to be either running a questionable Jamarcus Finley, a questionable Bernard Berrien, or he's going to be running Detroit's Dennis Northcutt. Which Northcutt might not be a bad play.
No, not with Calvin. Probably not playing. But I mean, honestly, Doug, what difference does it make what he does here?
I refuse to be smug on this.
I will be smug. I will be arrogant. I will be confident. I will be whatever it is. The reaction you get when you know you're going to win by 70-some points. Put in whoever the freak he would like, and it's not going to make any difference. He's going to wave the white flag early and lay down on this one.
He's got Reggie Wayne, Terrell Owens, he's terrible, isn't he?
He's not playing very well, and he has no chemistry with Fitzpatrick yet.
Or did he have chemistry with Edwards?
Edwards would at least throw it.
Did he have chemistry with Edwards?
Terrell would just drop a lot of stuff.
All right.
But no, the answer's no.
Okay.
He's not good.
On your side of things, you got Donald Driver, Miles Austin, who's just looked phenomenal the last 2 weeks.
What a nugget.
Is he going to be able to come back to fantasy reality?
Oh, heavens, yes. He'll probably be around the 10 to 14 point guy. Average that out.
Let me ask you a question. When he scored the most fantasy points, where was he on your roster?
He was on my bench.
Okay, I was just wondering.
As I was earning the man Hairbro by the nips.
Yeah.
He was on the bench.
And you got Lee Evans. So now you've got Lee Evans versus Terrell Owens in this game. So
good call, though. Yeah.
I mean, Fitzpatrick's going to be throwing to one of them, maybe, or he'll be on his back. So we'll wait and see what happens.
Sure.
Owen Daniels, man, just looked phenomenal recently.
He's a receiver.
Yeah. He basically is a receiver. Yep. But the Bills give up a decent amount to opposing tight ends. Jeremy Shockey actually looked pretty good last week.
Yes.
I'm actually going to call this one a wash. I actually think I might give the edge to Shockey just a little bit.
You're dying to give anything to him.
To who?
To Nappy.
Why?
He has 0 edges in this game. 0 edges.
All right. Well, as far as the defenses, Jets against Miami, kind of get a little bit nervous.
No edge.
Packers against Minnesota.
Solid.
What's your analysis of this game? Who's going to win? I think we know.
We all know. I mean, people outside of the league know what is going on in this game. It's going to be over early, if it's not already over. Trash Talk 157 to the Nappy 41.
Can you say it again?
Crap, I forgot the number.
157.
It's 157 for the Trash. 157 Trash to 41 for Nappy. And he scores most of those points late as a gift.
I think it'll be just a tad closer, but I will give you the edge in the win.
Of course you will.
Nappy, I'm not trying to be smug. I think you just have to face facts this week. Barring any major catastrophe, you will lose this game. This is my lock of the week. So, that's it.
The lock of the century. Lock of eternity. This is where it's at.
That's it for this matchup. We'll be right back with our next one.